Hello beautiful people, and welcome back to another very important analogy episode in which we're gonna have two very important topics for a very important reason. Topic number one is, of course, with how many units can I actually reinforce a base and help my friend defend itself? And the second topic is actually a very sensitive topic, which is the march size. In other words, I'm gonna attack a player in this episode and I'm gonna show you how that looks like. And the reason is actually pretty simple. I don't want to put a wall of text on the screen explaining technically to Rivergame why these two tools are extremely crucial in a war game, because by the way, I have sent them this feedback years now, and we're gonna do it differently this time because I'm gonna show you with in-game footage from a true competitive game to TOPWAR. So let's actually start with the first topic, which is with how many units can I reinforce a base in an actually war game. But first of all, let me show you something important. My march size is right now, for my top march, 74,800 units. Now you see, of course, I don't actually have 74,800 units trained in total, but this number definitely gonna play a role. Now when it comes down to a scenario in which, let's say, this friend over here is under attack, I will be able to reinforce him. So the big question is, how many units can I put in his base in order to help him? And actually, dear beautiful people, the question is not how many units I can put in there. The question is how many players can fit in there and how they can fit in there. And here you are seeing the max reinforcement capacity is 660,000. Now, you remember my march size here, it's 74,000. So in other words, if I want to reinforce this player, solo by the way, because we have a second option, we can fit 7 to 9 players in here and help him defend himself. But not just that, I can actually start a rally to reinforce my friend, which is definitely a far more powerful tool. And this is one of the requests I have sent to the developer team for years now, honestly speaking. And since they claim TOPWAR is a war game, yeah, these are basics Rivergame and we definitely need it. And it's super important not just only for the weaker players, but also it's a very important tool for our beloved mechanical masters, which are extremely vulnerable when they are building their towers. But now let's come to the second topic, which is the march size under the certain scenario in which, for example, I'm gonna attack this player right here. I'm gonna show it to you in a second. Here is our target, which is an abandoned castle. It's level 12, while you can see my castle is level 22. But let's have a deeper look at the scout, by the way, because you see he only has one hero set in his defense, but he has 81,741 units, which by the way are far lower in level than the units I'm about to send to him. But not just that, the game actually has two more tools, which are these guard towers, which will gonna definitely cause me some damage, even though the stats difference is massive, even though the heroes strength difference between us is massive, even though the level between us is massive, even though the stats in general between us are absolutely massive. So let's start an attack towards this base and let me show you how this process looks like, because in other words, this tool actually forces you to think twice before you are attacking another castle. Even if that's a free-to-play player, you're definitely gonna have some significant losses on a solo hit. You see I'm marching there with a march of over 60,000 units to him. Let's march there. By the way, you don't actually have march speed up here, because the marches actually behave differently. Now, this is not necessarily a topic for a different video, because this is absolutely not implementable in TOPWAR. This not. But what I'm showing you right now, it actually is, because the point here is there are over 80,000 units in that base, which are far lower in level than mine. Take also in consideration the massive stats difference. Take also into consideration that I have a 3-hero march while he only has 1 hero. And let's see how many losses will I take and how does it look like. Because that's the point I have made to Rivergame a while ago. The march size should definitely be applied when you are rallying something, when you are attacking something, but when it comes down to you defending your base, no brother. If there are 100,000 units in there, 100,000 units will defend you. So have a look at this. So you see the units going down. You see basically here on my side how I slowly start to lose units. So I'm 59, 28, and these are, by the way, a level of 4 units. Maximum levels I think is level 7. And let's finish this. So it's going slowly, and I'm taking damage. Okay, let's attack with a special effect also on top. Okay, now we have killed all his units. Okay, I can cancel the attack. As of right now, what you're seeing blinking, I'm drawing his resources. So I'm going to wait for that. And as soon as that is done, I'm going to explain you the rest of the process, which is basically I can carry on attacking this, and he has this wall of 296, and when that goes to 0, he gets force teleported, because it's giving me the chance actually to draw his a couple of his resources. So pretty much at this point the battle is over. Let's recall it. So this is the battle report of me attacking his building, but this is more important because I have a march size of roughly 60,000 units attacking a base which has 81,741 units inside, and yes, dear beautiful people, I have to fight all of them at once, which results in me actually losing 920 of my top units, which is definitely far more losses on my side, taking in consideration the massive stats difference, taking in consideration the massive advantage from the heroes. Not just only that, but also the troops level, and this is something we definitely need in Top War also. Because what you are seeing now on the screen, it's actually a war game after all. So beautiful people, before you go, one more extremely important thing. I will gonna stop linking my videos on the official Top War Discord channel, and the reason is actually weird but justified at the same time. Now, I have made a beautiful video yesterday with the same goal actually, to show them what other war games, super competitive to Top War by the way, are offering their players, and that's how the episode should be understood. And that triggered a person which carries a title, most likely community manager, which by the way doesn't actually mean that that person qualifies to do the job, to actually send me not just one but 2 warnings to stop posting content from different games on the Top War official Discord channel. Of course, I did indeed have to explain myself in a few short sentences, like for example, this video's goal is to help you improve the game, and actually, in other words, showing you what your competition is offering their customers. And just because the censorship in China is kind of a thing, that doesn't automatically apply for the rest of the world. And that of course triggered to my first questionable deserved 24 hours ban. And I would like to explain myself in a few sentences right now, because I do not defy, or in other words, I do respect the Chinese culture, even if some of those methods are actually questionable. But dear Rivergame, if you are indeed expecting us, the customers, to respect this, then this is not a one-way street. In other words, you should definitely have some more understanding to how life works, and other small things, like for example the freedom of speech, which is definitely a normal thing in the rest of the world. Because after all, you do indeed respect my money far more than my voice. So anyways, beautiful people, thank you very much for watching. Please support what supports you back, because yes indeed, this channel keeps supporting you, and the best way to do it is actually 100% free, which is, yeah, to watch my videos, subscribe to this channel, share this channel with your friends. Thank you very much for watching, and I'm gonna see you in the next awesome episode. Ciao, ciao, ciao.